Family business conflict is a big preoccupation for many. It goes far beyond personality clashes. It is shaped by history, power, overlapping roles, and emotional ties that blur the line between home and work. A recent publication by Mismetti, Bosco, Bettinelli, and De Massis in the Journal of Family Business Strategy highlights that conflict is not bad per se. It can't be eliminated, but it can be understood and managed. And it is our responsibility to do so. A first step to do so is through the framework developed by the authors. This work includes a structured lens for examining conflict accompanied by illustrative cases that help us understand how conflict can originate and evolve into crises, affecting both family relationships and business performance. The researchers aimed to construct a robust and practical model for analyzing conflict in family firms, one that recognizes the unique social, emotional, and organizational factors at play. To do so, starting from years of research, data gathering, and confrontation with case studies, they developed a comprehensive framework structured around 6 fundamental questions: who is involved, what type of conflict occurs, where it takes place, why it arises, when it escalates, and how it evolves over time. The who examines whether the conflict is dyadic, intragroup, or intergroup. Dyadic conflict occurs between 2 people, for instance between 2 siblings. Intragroup occurs within the same group, for instance between family members. Intergroup occurs between 2 different groups, for instance between majority shareholders and minority shareholders. The what highlights the type of conflict. Relationship conflict is a very emotional and personal conflict arising from interpersonal incompatibilities and fostering annoyance, worry, and anger. For example, 2 individuals do not get along and do not like each other because they have different personalities and attitude. Task conflict refers to disagreement on ideas and about the content of the task being performed. For example, team members do not agree on what should be done. Process conflict refers to disagreements about how the work should be done and by whom. There is large agreement in the literature that relationship conflict has negative consequences for the business, while task and process can be both detrimental and beneficial, depending on their level. Next, it is also important to consider also where the conflict takes place. Is it a family conflict involving only family members? Does it involve family members of the same generation or different generations? Board and TMT conflict refers to conflict among members of the board or TMT, which may include both family and non-family members, depending on the composition of the board. Organizational conflict, on the other hand, refers to conflict within the broader organization, including employees and other business stakeholders. The why of a conflict delves into its nature and seeks to uncover its underlying causes. While identifying the roots of conflict is no easy task, it is essential to both theory and practice. For example, in family businesses, the roots of conflict are often deeply anchored in the past, stemming from early socialization experiences of family members or business decisions that have been tacitly accepted but not well received by certain family or non-family actors. These insights help identify the catalyst for conflict. The when and how. Consider the dynamic and temporal evolution of conflict. As conflict is not static, it may begin in one way and evolve in another, including different actors, places, and conflict types. For example, conflict that initially arises at home may be brought into the business due to the communication dynamics among family members. Similarly, conflicts that arise in the boardroom may reverberate at home or in other workplace settings. The authors consulted a wide range of literature and conducted in-depth discussions with family members, advisors, and consultants. They also applied the model to real-world examples from well-known companies such as IBM, Aldi, and Natuzzi, each illustrating distinct patterns of conflict and its progression across family and business boundaries. This study contributes significantly to both academic understanding and practical approaches to family business conflict. For scholars, The framework offers a clear foundation for designing research that captures the complexity and evolution of conflict over time. For practitioners, it serves as a diagnostic tool to better understand the nature, causes, and potential consequences of conflict within their firms. Thanks for watching this explainer video. To learn more about this fascinating research, visit House of Innovation's website. Until next time, stay curious.